Hello my lovely and amazing people, how una dey? Welcome back again to Lizzy's Gist World, the place where we break down trending stories, hot drama and everything happening around us. My correct and wonderful people, today gist no be small matter at all, because what we are hearing is shocking, confusing and at the same time very emotional. Confession upon confession, regret upon regret, and this one no be ordinary talk. This one happened on a hospital bed. Yes my people, you hear me well, hospital bed. So the question now is, what really happened, what led to this situation, and why is everything turning upside down for Yo? My people, according to the information reaching us, Yo is currently going through one of the most difficult times of his life. Things have scattered completely, and what is even more shocking is that he himself has now started admitting it quietly, not publicly, not boldly, but secretly to someone very close to him, his best friend. And from what we gather, the things he said will shock you, because this is someone who has always acted strong, always talked tough, always stood his ground no matter what people said about him. But now the story is changing. It all started after that rally. You people remember the City Boys movement rally that took place recently in areas, that same one that trended over the weekend, where videos were flying everywhere showing how things went out of control. My people, that event was not just ordinary at all, because according to what we heard, things became very chaotic, and in the middle of that chaos, Yo was seriously dealt with. He was beaten badly. According to reports, beaten to the extent that he had to be rushed to the hospital immediately. Now, while he was lying on that hospital bed weak and in pain, something changed inside him, something broke, something shifted, because that was when he started confessing, that was when he started opening up, that was when he started saying things he has never said before in his life. My people, this is the same man who would never admit fault, the same man who would always defend himself no matter what, but now he is saying he made the greatest mistake of his life. He reportedly told his best friend that he does not even know how to correct his mistakes anymore. Imagine that kind of statement coming from someone like him, someone who always feels in control, now saying he's lost, now saying he does not know what to do next. My people, that is serious. But wait, it does not end there, because even though he is admitting all these things privately, he is still refusing to come out publicly to say them. Why? Because of pride and ego. Yes my people, pride and ego are still holding him back. He said he does not want to appear weak in front of other men. He does not want people to see him as someone who cannot stand by his words. He is afraid that if he comes out to admit that he was wrong, everything he has said in the past will make him look foolish. Now let us think about it, my people. Is that not the same pride that brought him to this situation in the first place? Is that not the same ego that made him refuse to listen when things could have still been fixed? Because from everything we know, Yo said many things against his ex-wife Queen, things that he is now admitting were not true. He is now saying there was no single truth in all those accusations. But the problem now is, how does he come out and say that? How does he face the public after everything? My people, he even went as far as saying that he would rather drown than ask for help. Can you imagine that kind of mindset? He would rather suffer in silence than admit he needs help. He would rather continue in pain than publicly accept that he was wrong. And that is where the problem lies, because healing cannot come without truth and accountability. Now let us talk about the main issue that started everything: the marriage, the relationship, the choices he made. My people, you all know how everything went down. He left his wife Kim and his children and decided to go for another woman, believing that he had made the best decision of his life, believing that he had arrived, believing that he was moving forward, not knowing that, according to his own words, now he carried the greatest liability of his life. Yes my people, those were the words he reportedly used. He said since this new woman came into his life, nothing has been the same. Things have been going from bad to worse. His career has suffered, his business has collapsed, and even brands no longer want to associate with him because of public perception. People see him in a negative light, and companies are afraid that working with him will affect their image. And you know how it is in today's world. Reputation is everything. Once the public turns against you, it becomes very difficult to recover, and that is exactly what he is facing now. He is dealing with rejection, loss and regret all at once. My people, what is even more painful is that he is now realizing the value of what he lost. He is now thinking about his children, he is now thinking about his ex-wife, he is now wishing things had gone differently. But the question is it too late? Can things ever go back to how they were? Because from what we are hearing, he still refuses to apologize publicly, he still refuses to come out and set the record straight. He still wants to maintain that strongman image even when everything around him is falling apart. His best friend was reportedly shocked hearing all these confessions, because this is not the same Yo. Everyone knows this is someone who never backs down, someone who never admits fault, but now he is breaking down behind closed doors, crying, regretting and wishing for a second chance. But my people, life does not always give second chances, especially when pride stands in the way, because even if forgiveness is possible, it requires humility, it requires courage, it requires truth, and right now those are the things he is struggling with the most. Let us also not forget that this whole situation could have been avoided if different choices were made, if communication was better, if pride was set aside, if respect was maintained, because from the beginning the issue was about wanting a polygamous arrangement, something his wife did not agree with, but instead of finding a middle ground, instead of respecting her decision, he chose a path that led to this outcome. And now here we are today, a man lying on a hospital bed filled with regret but still unable to take the one step that could begin his healing, which is admitting his mistakes publicly. My people, what do you think about this situation? Do you think he should swallow his pride and come out to apologize? Do you think it is too late for him to fix things, or do you believe that once certain lines are crossed there is no going back? Because this is a lesson for everyone. Pride can destroy relationships, ego can ruin lives, and sometimes the things we think make us strong are actually the things making us weak. Because true strength is not about always being right. True strength is about knowing when you are wrong and having the courage to admit it. As it stands now, Yo is at a crossroads. He can either continue hiding behind pride and watch everything slip away, or he can face the truth, take responsibility, and try to rebuild. Even if it will not bring everything back, it might at least give him peace. My lovely people, this gist is still developing, and as always we will keep you updated with any new information that comes out. Remember, everything we share here is alleged, but it also gives us something to think about and learn from. Before I round up, if you are new here, you are highly welcome. Please subscribe to Lizzy's Gist World, turn on your notification bell so you do not miss any hot and spicy gist we bring your way. And to my returning viewers, thank you so much for your constant love and support. Do not forget to drop your opinion in the comment section, like and share this video. Let us hear your thoughts on this matter. Do you feel sympathy for him, or do you believe he is facing the consequences of his actions? Until next time, my lovely people, stay safe, stay wise, and remember, every choice we make today shapes our tomorrow. See you in my next video. Bye bye, my people.